Well, hello there, and a very big warm welcome to this video. I talk about happiness, I talk about making your dreams come true, about well-being, and about living a great life. What a subject, living a great life. And some of the keys to achieving this that I share are ideas and notions and strategies around setting yourself free, going beyond your fear, accepting failure into your life and working with it and following your passion. Those are the type of notions and ideas and strategies that I share, that I like to share. And these are things that I've learned from my life experiences and from the great people that I've listened to. And you know what? Every now and again, life, circumstance or situations arise to remind us of these things and to help us to keep focused. Sometimes life flags up reminders to us, and I experienced this on holiday. I've just got back from Italy. I went there with my wife Tracy and my youngest daughter Lucy, and every morning my wife and I, and sometimes Lucy, if she got up in time, we'd go on a 2-hour walk along the beach, along the back of the beach, because we try to walk a minimum of 10,000 steps a day for our health and fitness. This was a slow plod of a walk that we did along the back of the beach, but it took up about 9,000 steps. Now, as I said, we wasn't walking fast, just plodding along in the heat, but we would take time to walk out onto the rocks. Have a look at these pictures of the rocks and the view. Just beautiful, isn't it? You know, we take time out. Now, all the way along the back of the beach, there are little kiosks selling drinks and eats, playing music, and everybody would stop off in these places to sit, to eat, drink and to chill. Now, we made it our mission, me and Tracy, our mission daily was to walk to our favourite kiosk. It took us an hour to walk there and an hour to walk back. And it was our mission to walk to this kiosk, our favourite kiosk, which we called the Hippie Shack. Here it is. Have a look at these pictures. I give you the Hippie Shack. Now, we just love this shack. We just love the tone of the place, the laid backness of the place, the ambience of the place, the decor, the music and the people. And you know what? It was right on the beach, and you could sit there and just take in what a wonderful view. And so this is where we'd sit after an hour's walk before we hightailed it back. We'd sit here, have a drink, take in the music, take in the atmosphere, the vibe and the people. One of the girls who served had liberated tattooed on the back of her leg. I just loved that. And they had crocheted decorations around the post. Have a look at these pictures. And my son and my daughter, when they went to San Francisco, saw this. You know, it was all like the hippie environment. You know, we loved that too. So we would sit here and chill, and then we would head back. Now, on one of these mornings, one of the first few mornings that we were there, I was sitting having a drink, and I looked up to see one of the girl servers just came out to collect plates and cups and glasses, etc. But she was wearing this big, bright pink t-shirt, and emblazoned on it was this message: "Don't give a shit." And it made my day, and it made me laugh, and I thought, right on, girl, how cool. I took it that her message was, hey, look at me. Don't have a go at me. Don't judge me, because I don't give a shit. And I thought, what a fantastic attitude to have. Now, I'm not talking about, you know, when you say don't give a shit, I'm not talking about being disrespectful, being unkind, being bullying, and all those type of nasty things. I'm talking about, when I say don't give a shit, about having the freedom of not caring about what other people think of you, or what other people think about what you are doing. I'm talking about turning a deaf ear to those shouters, to the doubters that we experience in life. I'm talking about following your passion, doing what you want to do and going for your dream. That's what I'm talking about. Don't give a shit. Go for it. And this is a message that life flagged up to me on the beach. Do what you got to do, Dave. Don't worry about a thing, Dave. Don't give a shit, Dave. And it reminded me of the fact that in my life, I reached a point where I decided that I was going to do what I decided I was going to do. I was going to go for it and blow the consequences, stuff the fear, stuff the you can't say that and you can't do that. I decided on my beliefs and my values around all of this, and I decided to go for it and to not give a damn about it, to not give a shit about what people thought or what they might say or what the outcome might be. And again, I stress, I'm not talking about being disrespectful, hurtful and things like that. I'm talking about doing what you got to do, going for it with all you got, about laying everything down on the line, about taking risk and chances, about making your chances, about making and creating that opportunity. And I have to say to you right now, I have found more success and more quickly in my life by using this approach, the don't give a shit approach, than with any other approach that I've tried in my life. And I also, when I looked at it, I thought it was a double message that was on her shirt, because it could be advice to other people. Advice is to you, don't give a shit. And this begs the question, what things are stopping you in your life right now from doing what you want to do, from being who you want to be with, from being who you want to be? What are the stoppers in your life right now? What fears have you got? What anxieties have got a hold of you that are holding you back and stopping you from going things in your life? This book in the picture is one of the greatest and most successful business books from America. It's called Who Moved My Cheese? And if you've read it, you will know that it's a great book. And if you have not read it, I say to you, get it, read it, because you will learn a lot about you and about other people. And this book, it possesses a great question. In my opinion, the most important question that you can ask yourself, that anyone can ask themselves time and time again for small, big, personal or business situations. And that question simply is, what would you do if you were not afraid? It's a big, big question. So what would you do if you were not afraid? What would you do if you didn't give a shit? What would you do if you removed the shackles from your life? Who could you become? What could you achieve? How happy could you be? What could you be earning? Where could you be living? And who could you be living with? So my message to you in this video is the message that I got, a reminder that I got on a beach in Italy that has served me well. It's an attitude of mine that has served me well in my time, and that I recommend to you right now. And I'm talking so seriously to you about adopting this as a stance to take in the fight for your dreams, to take in the fight for your happiness in your life. And that message is from a girl's t-shirt on the beach from Italy, from the Hippie Shack. Don't give a shit. Just go for it. Try it and see. Thanks for listening.